here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Here's Chicago. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Chicago right now, Brown out there with Kerr. Then there's Wennington. Then it's Bushler. And it's Simpkins in at the 4. Outside Matthews. Harris outside. It's blocked.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
Simpkins. And it's off from three-point range. And here are the Mavericks now. Matthews passes to Powell. And he gets it to go. Matthews has gone 2 of 4 from the field. Harris against Brown. For 3, Kerr. Good D by Matthews. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Evans dishes to Powell. He feeds it to Harris. Matthews left side. Just 5 on the clock. From 13, and Dallas again with the bucket.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
Chicago with the ball. Passes to Bushler. Kerr against Matthews. The layup missed.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Luke Longley's checked in for Wennington, and it's Harper in for Kerr. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Felton against Harper. And Harris wide open. He shoots with the second effort. Powell, that's good.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
And so here is Dallas. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Shoots from 12, and it's blocked by Brown. Here's Harper. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. And it's Harris off the drive. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And he knocks down the first one. Kukoc, he's checked in for Chicago. Chicago calls timeout.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run.
On the defensive end, I want some of you to crash the glass and get control of the ball. The rest of you, leak out so we can get some easy transition points.
I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Rodman, he's checked in for Simpkins. Sally comes in for Tony Kukoc. Jordan, he's checked in for Luke Longley. And Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Harper. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Harris kicks to Pachulia, and that one's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Inside, shot's good.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Powell's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. And there's the pass to Sally. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Mavericks ball.
Here are the Mavericks now. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. Jordan against Felton. Harris kicks to Pachulia. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. And now that's 35 points for Jordan.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Chicago.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Jordan. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And here are the Mavericks now. They're on an 18-6 run. Up top, Pachulia. To the inside, up off the screen. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Okay. Chicago timeout call.
Chicago calls timeout. They're in front by 28. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Longley's checked in for Sally. Simpkins comes in for Dennis Rodman. Harper, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Pippen. Good on the second free throw.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Over to the wing. Bushler, the pass to Longley. Banked in off the glass.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Simpkins, and he dunks it down.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Belton inside the three-point line. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
That is a very low percentage shot, Kevin, but it's the result they were looking for at the end of the day.
Now Harper. Three-pointer. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.